playoff time. I'm Lee Burnick, and I'm joined by a very special color commentator tonight because George is missing in action. The building's named after him. That's right. Russ Reitz here with me tonight to bring you all the analysis.
Excited to be with you tonight, Lee. Can't wait to see some Section 2-4A basketball.
All right, Russ, let's get right to the elephant in the room. Parent surveys are out. Which parent is the worst parent to deal with across any sport?
We don't have any bad parents in this community. Every survey that's been returned has been very supportive.
Okay. What's your knowledge of Minnetonka's basketball?
I've seen them play one time. It was a bit of a Prior Lake blowout.
All right, there you go. Now you've doubled us up again audio-wise. Yep, well. All right, we're back. And now we got the double-double. At least in our headsets. I mean, I like the sound of my own voice, but not twice.
We'll fix that.
All right, 3:40 to go in halftime. Lakers on top, 45-22.
How about a recap of the first half?
All Garcia all the time. He's got 23, single-handedly outscoring the Skippers, 23-22. And incredible play by Tyree. He's only got 2 points, but he's been everywhere. Rebounding, assisting. He did it all in that first half. Nice first half for Tommy Mesnick. Nice first half for Gator Jones. Dylan Bear pumped in 9 points. Only a couple defensive lapses for the Lakers, but by far their best defensive half of the evening, or of the season. And back comes Minnetonka, and they do not, their body language indicates they're ready to pack up and go home as they come out of the tunnel.
It wasn't for lack of open shots. Minnetonka had shots. They don't typically shoot well. They did not make many shots. They were terrible from the free throw line. They did rebound well. That's the one thing I thought they did well. We struggled for a few possessions with their 2-3 zone.
And then they went out of it.
And then they got out of it. And what the Lakers have done is played above their heads. We have more height at every position. We're taller at every spot. We're a little bit more skilled and offensive at every spot as well.
Now, interesting enough, as we think about best dressed for the second half, and we won't get to it until the first timeout of the second half, but I got a funny text from Craig Johnson today, because he must have got word that we were audio only, and he shows up in sweatpants, a T-shirt, and Chuck Taylors to coach tonight.
And is there mashed potatoes and gravy on his shirt?
It's something. I don't know if it's motor oil or gravy or.
It's like he didn't even try.
He didn't even try. So you take the camera off him, and he just lets himself fall apart.
Coach Miller gets the tip. He's in the lead right now only because the cuffs on his shirt, he's got them folded over once.
Yep.
And he's got the rich guy cuffs, the design
does.
underneath.
That looks like a hammer, but how about the impressive new clothes from Dane Schott? Most of the year he's looked like a Camping World employee, but tonight he's styling.
Is that Stitch Fix? What do you think?
Well, that was Craig. He was Stitch Fix.
Was he? An online stylist.
Right. I don't want to say I've seen Race pullover before, but I've seen it before.
It's been used a time or two.
I think it's down to Miller and Schott. We'll bring you the exciting conclusion of that at some point during the second half.
I think the tiebreaker will be shoes. Got to be the shoes.
It could go down to shoes. Now, Miller, his head coaching salary is more than Dane Schott's assistant coaching salary. Is there something we can do? Dev, if Miller wins tonight, does he get an extension and a raise?
Miller's contract will be extended. There will be no raise. That's not how high school athletics works.
Are you worried about losing him to the Big Ten?
What do you think a high school basketball coach is paid? What's our head coach's pay?
I'm going to say $8,000 plus free pizza on senior night.
$6,100, and we charge him for pizza.
Interesting. Seems like kind of a ripoff.
Yeah, assistant coaches are less. They get 80% of the head coach stipend. Sophomore coaches get 70% of the head coach stipend, and freshman coaches get 60% of the head coach stipend.
Now, when is the new basketball center opening?
August 10th, 2020.
And there are 6 courts in there?
4 courts.
And they're all wood?
They are not wood.
Any of them wood?
No wood.
Wow.
So we redid the Twin Oaks court in wood. So Twin Oaks has 2 gyms that are wood floors. Hidden Oaks has 2 gyms that are wood floors, one really in rough shape. The new elementary will be a wood floor, but the activity center will be a synthetic surface.
Now Garcia skies high to get the pass from Tyree. He's working on steal. Off to Bear. Pull up 3. Doesn't hesitate.
Oh.
Good. He is on fire tonight. He's all smiles, and he's going to have to continue that as Lakers look to go play Eden Prairie on Saturday afternoon. Any chance Eden Prairie's losing tonight?
I doubt it, but I feel good about our chances on Saturday if Dylan and Tyree are playing the way they're playing.
Exactly. Now Steele in the corner. Lays it off. That's O'Connor. Make that Gaffney with it. Back to Kane. Kane takes a couple dribbles, and he gets it to O'Connor. In the lane, behind the back, he turns it over as Tyree picks it up, kicks it down the field. He goes flying almost into our equipment, and as you know, that is a very dangerous place to be.
Not as much this time with no camera, but yes.
Exactly. Special shout-out to Eileen Greaves, not watching us in Boston, but listening to us in Boston.
Thank you for listening.
Enjoying a cup of chowder.
She is a loyal Laker fan.
She is thinking about maybe coming back.
Does she still help the boosters?
She does. She's in charge of the Twitter account. And now Gaffney almost throws it away. Bankin picks it up, kicks it out to Kane. He passes on the three, drives in. Nice kick out there.
Toes in the line.
As Bankin clangs a three off the backboard, and Dawson loses it out of bounds into our equipment. Protect the equipment, referee. Save our stuff.
So the first half starts as the game started. Both teams a little slow.
A little sloppy. Well, if the Lakers lose interest now, it wouldn't be surprising. If Minnetonka plays the same second half as they played in the first half and do nothing, Lakers still going to win as they're up 48-22. Now Steele with it. Tries to back down Garcia to the rack. He goes left-handed layup. That's no good. Rebound, Gator Jones. He skies up high, cleans the glass. Good box out there by Garcia. Back comes Tyree. Gets a behind-the-back pass from Tyree. He's dishing dimes all night tonight. Now Garcia with a mismatch. That's three-ball time for him. Instead, he drives in the lane. Jump stop. Shot no good. Rebound tapped around. Gator Jones loses it to Steele, and now Steele's got the ball.
And he traveled. But
and
Tyree
he gets it off to Tyree. Here comes the alley-oop to Garcia. And he kind of jams it down.
Kind of jams it. The students were looking for more.
Right. We're going to give that a 3 on the Dunkometer.
But another steal for Tyree.
Exactly.
And another assist.
Exactly. Now another steal for Tyree as he taps it over to Bach. And now up to Bear. But now Steele steals it right back. And to the lane goes Gaffney. He tries his own alley-oop. Up under, foul on Bach. I didn't see that foul.
Weak. That was a weak call.
Bach did definitely not get his money's worth on that foul, as he might have maybe caught a hangnail on a stray hair of Steele, and he doesn't have many because he gets sporting a crew cut.
What year is Steele?
He's a senior.
He is, okay.
So we want to have him to deal with next year. Free throw in and good. He's got a good scoring night. He's got 15 of their 25 points. So he's got 2/3 of their points to make that 60% of their points. And now Bach up top again, passes on the wide open three. He's the only Laker that's played that's yet to shoot tonight. And now he gets it over to Tyree, who lays another dime down to Malcolm Jones, who lays it in. That's 6 for the Gator tonight. And it's all Lakers here in the second half, as it was in the first half. And now another steal by Tyree, and this could be the better dunk. He lays it in. Smart play there. He wanted the foul. Looks at the ref. And, at that point, no need to look at the ref. Just get back and play some defense. Timeout on the floor, and that's time for Coach's Corner. Brought to you by the good folks at the Burnick Homes Group.
I am not kidding you. Tyree has got to have 10 steals and 10 assists. Where's our statistician?
It is going to be pretty dang close. Well, tonight's Coach's Corner. Let's see. Oh, yep.
Bruce, the voice man, Zuter, just went to the crowd favorite.
Since its sections in 1989, Coach Miller made his first section appearance as a ninth grader for the McGregor Mercs, and they won.
Wow.
History has a way of repeating itself. He's going to win his first section game as a coach. He was sporting a killer mullet that year, but cut it when the season was over and never grew hair again.
Interesting. I heard he had an amazing mullet back in the day.
Well, you guys have a lot in common.
Yeah, well, my mullet was the highlight. The most hair I ever had in my life was in 6th grade, so it's been a long time.
All right, well, mine's fading fast, too. That's why we don't have any video tonight, because the camera caught an unfriendly angle of me from up top down here at the Reed Center. And what did you have to give to get this place named the Reed Center? Was it money? Was it?
I just donate all of my time, like all of it.
So no salary, nothing, just time.
That's it. Just be here every day and every night.
A true American hero.
Never go home.
And what's more exciting? Girls dance finals or boys basketball?
Oh, that'd be hard to pick. That's like choosing between my 2 children.
All right, now Kellogg into the game for Minnetonka. He's a little bit more active as a guard. Surprised he's sitting so much, and he gets it over to Arndt. Arndt swings it over to O'Connor. O'Connor with Tyree on him, up top to Steele. Little shot fake from him. And Minnetonka, this might be their last effort And we're going to get a travel on Steele. He doesn't like the call, but good D there by Garcia.
If it wasn't a travel, it's an offensive foul. He's throwing his shoulder into Dawson. He's just not a smooth athlete.
Exactly. Lakers pushing the lead to 29, now a chance to make it 31. And Minnetonka's got a little more energy. Whatever their coach said, might fire him up, but this lead just too big to come back from. Bear outside the arc, back up top to Garcia. And now Garcia, a little shake and bake. He extends the forearm, Heisman style, into Steele's chest. Steele just rolls with it, and now over to Bear. Garcia posting up almost at the three-point line. Step back, three ball on the way. That's no good. Gator Jones gets away with a push in the back, but Tyree comes down with the rebound. And now Garcia with it. He drives in the lane. This time he goes to the right hand. Hook shot in and good. Lakers on top by 31.
Great rebound by Tyree to keep that ball alive. Gets it off to Dawson. Dawson does his thing. He's got 27.
27. Could the school scoring record be in jeopardy tonight?
Be nice for him to do it, wouldn't it?
Do we know what that record is?
40, I want to say 46.
46, okay.
By John Sabaski.
And now that's Kellogg. Layup, no good. Rebound, Gator Jones up to Tyree. Here come the Lakers looking to run. And that ball stripped away from Tyree. A rare turnover for him to the rack.
Good rebound, Malcolm.
Goes Kellogg, and he misses the layup. Gator Jones races down the court with the ball. Euros his way to the hoop, and finger rolls it in.
Coast to coast for Malcolm. Great job, young fella.
I'll tell you what, talk about improvement. He, from the beginning of last season to right now, he's an entirely different player, and he's going to lead these Lakers forward next year.
How about what he's done from 8th grade to 10th grade? I mean, he was in the pool as an 8th grader swimming. And he was good.
Now Kane, three ball. Rattles out, no good. Rebound Tyree. He was way above the rim on that one. Now lays it off for Bear in the lane. Uses both pivot feet. Almost turns it over. Uses both pivot feet for a second time, and now throws it out of bounds into the bench. But look at Gator Jones go sprawling.
He won't give up on a ball.
No. And he almost took out Eric Zender. Gator Jones out. McCullough in. So for all his efforts, he gets taken out. He goes coast to coast. He dives into the bench. He does it all. Is Miller playing favorites or just getting him a rest?
Give him a blow.
Exactly. All right. That's Gaffney now with the ball working on Garcia. Garcia's been guarding everybody tonight, and now Arndt with it. He swings it down to Kane.
Good defense.
And we can see the youth moving on. And now Gaffney loses it out of bounds. It's going to be tipped off of one of the Lakers. It's going to stay Minnetonka ball. 12:45 to go. Lakers on top by 33, 58-25. Will Minnetonka crack 30?
They'll get to 30, but I don't think they'll get to 40.
Well, then this thing is officially over. Lakers came in as a 7-point favorite. And it looks like they are going to be able to cover the spread. The over in jeopardy. And now that ball off of McCullough out of bounds. Good cut through by Arndt, but the pass just a little bit behind him into McCullough's legs. So he kicks it into the door.
12:38 to go, second half. Lakers up 58-25.
Which, by the way, I noticed the fourth door to the gym that's been broken all year, giving people free admission, is now fixed.
Wow, I'm glad we announced that on the stream.
Exactly. Now long full court pass by Tyree. Mesnick tracks it down, gets it over to Garcia in the lane. Power dribble off the backboard, no good. Rebound tapped around. Arndt lets it go out of bounds. It's going to be skipper ball. Lakers just having fun now. They're all smiles. They're laughing. They're joking. They are having fun. It's going to get tougher on Saturday.
A tad. So we can talk a little bit about Eden Prairie here if we're feeling good about the game in front of us.
Exactly. Arndt now with the ball.
26-0. The undisputed number one team in state. Eden Prairie Eagles. They took down Minnetonka Academy quite handily.
Yeah, by 12.
They really have not been challenged much this year. I'd rather play them in a semifinal, to be honest with you.
Okay, and that's an over and back. And who do you pick in the other game, Chaska Shako?
I think Shakopee wins that game. Chaska's just hasn't played the competition Shakopee's played. That would set up for a Prior Lake Shakopee final. How about that?
Hey, that'd be cool, but that'd be at their building, where unfortunately they took us out earlier in the year. We held court here. Kellogg now with the ball working on Bear. He swings it wide.
We're a different basketball team than we were then.
And now nice skip pass there Kellig 3-ball, short rebound Garcia. Kane almost intercepted. Now here comes another long full court pass. They kick it out to Mesnick, up to Tyree, and here comes Tyree looking for the jam, and he can't jam it home. No foul call on the play. Arndt races down the court. Minnetonka with numbers in the corner. That's Gaffney. Passes on the 3. Swings it back to Kellogg, and now back up top to Arndt. Kane now with it, working on the right wing, working on Mesnick. Trying to bully his way to the basket. He does, but misses the bunny. Garcia rebound. He's got about 30 of those tonight. And another full court pass. And now Tyree swings it. Kick out Mesnick. 3-ball on the way. Klang no good. Rebound. Arndt with the rebound.
It's almost as if Minnetonka sped the game up. Lakers doing a lot of long, drawn-out passes, but we haven't been able to score the last 3 or 4 possessions.
Exactly. Banking with it. Swings it in the corner. Gaffney, 3-ball on the way. Air ball.
And neither have
Mesnick tracks it down in the corner. They're stuck on 25, Lakers with 60, and can what only be described as one of the most boring games of the season. Now Garcia up, under, in, and good. He's got 31. 31 for the big ticket.
And how do you let Garcia get the ball down that low? I mean, he basically turned and shot a layup.
Well, Steele's on the bench, so they really don't have any height on the floor at all. That's Kellogg up top, and now Flata set to check in along with Doyen and Gator Jones. Looks like everybody might get in a section game tonight.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Arndt with it now. Reward the kids for a long season of good work. And now Bankin. Beautiful pass. And that pass is wasted as Kellogg misses his second bunny of the half. Went for the reverse layup, but he could have just laid it in. Garcia 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Kellogg.
Minnetonka hasn't scored in 3 minutes.
And now Garcia intercepts a pass from Kellogg up to Tyree. And he throws down the tomahawk. And we've got a timeout on the floor, and I believe the Lakers called that timeout just to get some guys in.
Some juice. Finally, we see a little bit of life in this basketball game.
Remind me what Minnetonka had at halftime?
They had 20 points at halftime.
20, so they've scored 5 points in the first 9 minutes of the second half. I guess it's been 8, a little over 8.
9:46 to play. The last basket was at the 13:30 mark for Minnetonka.
Maybe we need to institute a new taco rule. If we can hold the other team under 30, it's free tacos.
So it was 53 to 20. It might have been 53 to 22 at half.
Yeah, you're right. So Minnetonka scored 3 points in 8 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yikes.
Not a recipe for winning basketball games.
Another crowd favorite.
Now, do you think that Minnetonka is intimidated by your presence here on the bench?
Well, I wore a hat, so I don't know if anybody even recognizes me over here. Nancy Tice found out. She came over and recognized me.
All right, so we did get one write-in vote for Dane Schad for best dress. We might as well cover it right now. This might be the last time out.
I think had Dane accessorized, it would have been enough to put him over the edge, but no tie.
Well, he's got a watch on.
He's got the Apple Watch going.
I'm giving it to Dane just for effort. He knew it was the playoffs, and he stepped up. Have you seen some of the outfits he's worn this year?
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, no. For
not
Dane,
good.
Yeah, he's done well tonight.
Yeah, this isn't Special Olympics where we're giving him a hug at the end, but it's a well-deserved, and I believe he did win the first 2 of the year, by the way, and then had not won since. All right, now that's Steele back into the game, looking to drive baseline, cut off nicely by Gator Jones. And now a new player for Minnetonka, that's Kabutaro. Shot no good, rebound Flata. Also checked into the game, now Mesnick. Long pass from him to Doyen. And now a little spacing issue, so Lakers going to reset. Tyree goes up high, swings it down to Gator Jones off the backboard. In and good, and I'll tell you what, he's a quality finisher. He's got 10 tonight. And that is 10 assists for Tyree.
His hands have improved. He's catching the ball, and he's nifty under the hoop. But
Exactly.
Tyree with another dime.
Hey, Gaffney knocks down a 3. That's 6 for Minnetonka this half. 66 for the Lakers. They're up 66-28 as we're under 9 minutes to go. Now, will we get a better camera next year, or are we going to get any better equipment? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, the boosters should invest some money in a nice camera.
Exactly. Should it be another off-season pizza fundraiser? Doyen's pass almost intercepted. Tyree spin move in the lane, swings across court. Mesnick wide open 3.
Boom. Oh,
rims out, no good. Tipped by Gator, knocked out of bounds by Steele. It's going to stay Laker ball.
Good effort. Malcolm's motor's running.
Exactly. Now Garcia set to check back in. He's got 31. Tyree out. Well, if he's going to set the school scoring record, it's now or never.
Yeah, he'd have to heat up here to get there.
Yeah, a couple threes. Oh, he's got the eye. He's going for one right now. Now he drives in the lane. Jump stop, almost knocked away, kicks it out. And now that ball's knocked away from behind by Steele. And he gets charged with the ticky-tack foul.
Why is the clock still running? Are we up 35?
We are up 35.
Yeah, there's no tacos tonight, and Dawson's not getting the scoring record.
Running time now. In comes Hammerstrom. Out goes Garcia. And that looks like it's going to do it for Garcia tonight. And for the home fans, it's the last time they're going to see him unless a higher seed could make its way all the way to the finals.
Know. But likely the last home game. And what a fun 5 years it's been watching him play basketball here.
Exactly. Doyen's runner, no good. Rebound, Kane. 7:24 to go. Now we've gone to running time, so whatever time it is now, set your clock for 7 minutes down the road. Shot no good. Hammerstrom rebound. He does it all. And by the way, his dad's a good golfer. Mesick races down the court and then throws it out of bounds. He had Gator Jones camped underneath. Could have been a pretty play.
Tommy was moving there. He was going too fast.
His hair was actually moving there, which is weird because he uses a lot of product.
He does.
Definitely the most product on the team. Aren't in. Kane out. And now students heading for the exit, Fairweather fans that they are, they think a 38-point lead with only 6:48 to go of running time is too much.
If it gets under 35, we'll stop the clock again.
Exactly. Steele bullies his way to the lane. He's going to get the and one as Gator's going to get tagged with his third foul. He didn't like that. I didn't like that either.
Yeah, it's not a good call.
God, every call against us has been horrible, and every call we've gotten away with has been genius. These referees have really had an up and down night, haven't they?
They really haven't had to call much, but the fouls they do call are, in a close, highly contested game, I don't know that foul is called.
Exactly. Willer in, Haas in, out goes Gator, out goes Mesnick. They get a loving round of applause from this near-capacity crowd, only 7 tickets short of a sellout, which would have allowed us to include video as well. Now a little pressure coming from Minnetonka. They're sensing, hey, some of the backups might be in, but Haas is going to have no problem dealing with that. He gets it over to Willer. Willer across the timeline with no problem at all. And this is going to give the Lakers a good chance to work on one thing that's been a little bit of their nemesis all season. Haas plays a beautiful pass down to Hammerstrom. Oh. Rejected by the rim, off his foot, out of bounds. What has the rim got against Hammerstrom?
Yeah, they don't get along right now.
Can we replace that rim?
That's the rim that Dawson broke at the beginning of the season, so that Lee is a brand new rim.
Exactly. Now O'Connor makes it rain from deep. He's got 8. He nails a 3, and suddenly the lead's down to 32. That's Willer with the ball, crossing half court. Haas now with it over to Hammerstrom, back up top to Haas. Lakers looking to run a little bit of clock here. The guys on the end of the bench getting even a little more nervous. Haas, beautiful bounce pass to Doyen. Doyen looks to split a double, left-handed floater, too hard. Willer there for the follow.
I thought Flata was going to dunk that basketball.
Exactly. Now right down the lane goes O'Connor. He's fouled, and I believe that foul is going to be on Hammerstrom.
Now I'm worried they might get to 40.
I'm going to take the under on that.
Saturday, if Eden Prairie beats Chanhassen tonight, which is likely, the Lakers will play at Eden Prairie High School at noon.
At noon.
A noon start.
And are we going to be allowed to do video for that game?
We can't even do audio for that game.
Why not?
The region is not going to allow us. I had to beg them tonight.
Can we get a special waiver?
I doubt it. They want that. Eden Prairie seats more than we do. They want that thing to sell out. They don't want anybody streaming games. If you come for noon and buy that ticket, you can stay for the 2:30 game, which is likely Chaska versus Shakopee. So for the price of one ticket, $10, you can see 2 pretty good basketball games.
Well, sounds like Division or District 6A is going to be rich after that game. And now Arndt with the ball. Time winding down. Under 4 to go. Cam Steele, three-pointer. And he makes it rain from deep. He's got 21. He's a good offensive player. And now Hammerstrom with the ball at the logo. Lakers no problem breaking the press. Now Hammerstrom works his way down to the low block. Up top, that's Haas with it.
Minnetonka with their starters in. Pryor with the bench. 66-38, 3:29
Exactly.
left.
Now Miller going on the bench a little farther. He's still coaching, though, coaching these kids on. Flata loses it, and Willer does nothing to save the equipment. Dive for that ball, young man. Right into our bench it comes, and he just looks at it roll out of bounds harmlessly. That's a teaching moment for Coach Miller when they get back to the locker room and break down this audio-only tape.
I think they need to include it in film session. They need to talk about our equipment.
Protect the equipment. It doesn't barely work as it is. Now Steele on the low block. Ripped away by Haas.
Looked like Steele got
takes
poked
a
in the
hand to the eye. Over to Doyen. 18-footer for him.
Ooh.
Air ball, unless that was an alley-oop to Willer, who came down with it. Not Doyen's highlight reel, but he's done it all season long. And now Doyen with it. Outside the arc, looking to make it rain. Back up top to Haas. Hammerstrom lays it down to Flata. He spins baseline, and he
Taylor
hands it off to Steele. Steele takes it away. He hobbles down the court with one eye. Gives a forearm shiver to Flata. Kicks it out to Gaffney. 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Hammerstrom up to Haas quickly. And now he lays a beautiful pass down to Flata, who flushes it. It's a two-handed flush for Flata.
Love that kid.
He wasted no time drilling that home.
6'5" high jumper, a quarter miler in track and field. He's a stud.
And now he races down the rebound, and he gets mugged. He gets mugged by Bankin. No foul call. They're just going to let this thing run out. And now, he's hammered. A second, I tell you what, I think these refs, like some of these refs that are undateable, these guys got plans tonight because they just want to get out of here now.
This has turned into an intramural basketball game. Call your own foul.
Speaking of that, intramural finals on Monday night, who won?
The junior team won.
Okay.
It was two junior teams in the finals. I'm not sure which one won it. I heard it was fun. It was a good game.
Does that say something horrible about our senior class of intramural players?
I'm not sure they were real pleased that two junior teams eliminated them.
Would that be a reason for Miller to cut more seniors next year?
I don't know if that would be a very popular reason.
Well, those kids have a ton of fun in intramurals.
It is. Yeah, we're adding a bunch of intramurals next year with new facilities.
Nice. Steele makes the first free throw. Second free throw woefully short. Rebound. Gaffney, he misses the bunny, and they have missed at least 10 layups tonight.
Yes.
And now Haas with it.
Co-ed volleyball in the fall. Your thoughts?
Well, you know me. I don't like high school boys and girls mixing. Just only bad things can happen. 3-ball, no good. Rebound, Haas.
I think it's fairly safe to do it on a volleyball court.
Probably. And now Will with it. He's got Flata trailing. Lays it off to him.
Oh,
he goes in. He's fouled on his way to the hoop. 1:29 to go. Lakers on top by a lot. 68-39. Fans heading for the exits. One final shout out to Stan Turner, Marquette's coach. We still haven't heard anything from you. I mean, you made some promises that night. We were all excited, ready to sign our contract. Maybe you're waiting for after the season. Maybe there's some recruiting rules we don't know about. But, hey, we are available for Marquette games next year.
To give you credit where credit is due, the players aren't the only ones that have improved this season.
Aw.
You are bringing it.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's sweet to hear.
You deserve a chance. A chip, a chair, and a chance.
Right. Flata free throw good. Well, we did go viral this year.
We did
fun. Our goal was 25,000 views, and thanks to you, the viewers, we hit about 20 million. So it was a good year for us. Those numbers are going to be pretty hard to duplicate next year. 1:12 to go, and this is it for the bench. Miller not bringing in the rest of the JV guys, including his own son. Will there be beef at home tonight with wife Emily?
I think they are on the same page there.
You think so? Because he's a good-looking player. He's going to be a star for this team.
I agree. Yep. He'll help us next year.
Steele knocks down another three. He's got 25. We have to get Garcia back in the game to hang on to high score. That ball out of bounds. We're down to 59 seconds. Lakers on top by 38, so not sure. Up by 28. And, hey, you're right. They did get to 40, 42. And now Will with it. He smartly dribbles it out. Good smart play here by the Lakers. Hammerstrom now with it, working outside the arc. A couple dribbles to his right. He's got Willard cutting down low, but no risky passes here as Lakers just looking to run this thing out with a little yellow kill. Now Haas with it, 40 feet from the basket. And this is going to do it for the Minnetonka seniors. The last hurrah. And now Willard, easy layup. He's on the board on a cross-court dime from Flata.
Nice play.
Is Flata really a point guard? O'Connor goes right down the middle. He gets himself in double figures. He's got 11, and that's going to do it. We're down to 17 seconds to go. Willer with the ball now at the logo. He's just going to hold, and now look for the waterworks to come from the Minnetonka players as Lakers live to fight another day. They'll take on, we assume, Eden Prairie Saturday at noon, live from the Mike Grant Center. Your final score tonight, Lakers 72, Minnetonka 44. Well, any final thoughts?
Oh, I just want to invite everybody out on Saturday. Eden Prairie's got a great facility. They'll seat about 3,000 fans. It's $10 for adults, $5 for students. Lakers are playing well. They have a shot to knock off the number 1 team in the state. And if they do that, they earn a right to possibly play Shakopee or Chaska for a chance at Target Center.
Well, things are going to get real hot, real fast as we go to Eden Prairie on Saturday. For Russ Reitz, I'm Lee Bernick signing off for what could be the last time here. I'm not ruling it out, though, because we didn't think we'd do that section final game at Prior Lake last year either. So, with that said, we'll hopefully see you